either because the struggle today is that they want to get into the institution of marriage and change it. Oh, women are saying, oh, I want to get married. They want a husband, but they don't understand that a husband is something that got to be taken care of. Men want to get married, but they don't understand that a wife is something that you have to be accountable for. It's not just something you do because, oh, it's about, oh, I love this person, or no, the institution was built before you, darling. So let me just talk to you a little bit about, let's say you want to go to the army. You don't go to the army and change the rules. You don't go to the army and say, okay, I'm in the army now, so they're going to do what I say. This blueprint for marriage was built before you. It was there long before you. And this blueprint was based on male and female gender stereotypes and DNA and what was needed and what would be the best setup to have for optimal health for a baby, for bringing a child into this world. It wasn't set up for you and you being in love this day and out of love tomorrow. That's not what it's about. You don't get into the institution and change the rules. So what happened is people look around today and they see, oh, what happened? The divorce rate's high around the world because the institution kick you out when you don't follow the rules. When you don't follow the rules of the army, what do? The army, they kick you out, right? Well, that's what marriage does, young people. If you want to get married, listen to me now. I was married 57 years. I was with my husband till the day they laid his head. He took his last breath on my bosom. And we went through all kind of stuff together. Good and bad. So I'm just telling you, if you want to get married, you don't want to marry the person. What you want to do is be a part of the institution of something bigger than you. Because sometimes you might not like that person you married to. Do you understand that, baby? You're not going to always like that person. No, Lord Jesus. You are not going to like that person you married to. But that's not why you got married. You understand that? You respect the institution. You respect the rules. So what I'm going to say to you is I want you young people to understand that institution was built before you. And that institution is going to be built long after it and kick you out because you don't know what to do. You don't know how to take care of your husband. And you don't know how to look after your wife. It's going to kick you out. It ain't going to work. Not because the institution failed. It's because you failed the institution. So you got to understand that when you get into something, know what them rules are. Know why you there. And that's why my husband and I made it. Yeah, he cheated on me. And it hurt me. The Lord knows it did. It hurt. Of course it hurt. And I cheated on him. But we got through it. Because you know why? Because we were committed to the institution. We were committed to each other. And I wouldn't change a thing about being with my husband. Okay, well, I want to ask you this, and I think I want to ask all my dolls this. Why are humans here on this planet? And in your opinion, because you couldn't give another one, but for, I guess I'm saying for anyone else, but why are we here? Like, what is the purpose of all this? We are here to forgive and to be forgiven. That's it. Do you understand that? Ain't nobody perfect. We are here to forgive and be forgiven. Okay. And I hope now we can be at peace a little bit because I finally had an opportunity to share your story. And what I remember is that when I was making Maybelline, Maybelline just couldn't stop talking about her husband taking his last breath and how they had been married and how much she loved her husband and how when she had gone to the hospital to see him the last time, he had all these tubes and and he was hooked up to these machines, and how she crawled in bed next to him and she kissed him over and over. So I just thought it was pretty interesting because actually, I don't, when I make dolls, cloth dolls, I honestly have no idea what they're going to look like. I mean, I just remember when I was making her face, I thought, this is looking like an older person. And I decided I was going to start over. But then it's like she just kept talking about, you know, this husband and she had 12 kids and how some of her kids died and how it wasn't her because she was with her husband and because it was about the love that they shared between them. And I thought, oh my God, this is a being. She wants to exist and she has a story to tell. So I literally had to order hair, find hair for her because I had no plans on making an older person. So as a doll maker, it's been like this for at least the last 7 years of my life. I realized that the dolls are beings and I don't control what they're going to look like or what their stories are, and I don't know why they even choose me to share their stories. Maybelline, why do you guys choose me to look crazy? We choose you because we know you're going to listen. All the stories and the movies and everything you see in the universe is a story somewhere. It's a life that has happened to somebody. And we always look for the person who's willing to write it, who's willing to paint it, who's willing to draw it. And this is why we chose you, because we knew that you were willing. Planets and galaxies and universes share and exchange stories so that all beings can evolve. Oh my God. That's pretty interesting. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Maybelline, for sharing your story with us. And I look forward to seeing you